What's going on, everybody? James here, RedemptionAgency.com, 21 years selling on eBay. Having an off day today. I don't know why. Whew. Got everything pulled, so I'm going to get some of this stuff shipped out now. Got a lot of several True Gather and Bonanza orders. It was a cool weekend. eBay was weird. Like yesterday, I don't know, I had like almost 500 by 5, and then I was selling 3 to 5 items an hour, then it just shut off. And then I was having an hour, 2 hours with no sales here and there. So it was acting weird. And I was getting some errors again, and then getting the U.S. changing over to foreign currencies again on the U.S. items. So only made it to 702 on a Sunday, which is bad because normally I hit 1,000 plus on Sundays. So definitely threw the money off. Today, so far, we're 10 a.m. and I'm at 220. So I am at the high end of where I like to be at 10 a.m. So that's at least a positive. So hopefully the day will keep rolling like that. But I got to get this stuff. I got to get this stuff shipped out. There's so much. And I got a little bit of running to do, which is causing me anxieties because I don't like schedules. And then I got to pick up, which I don't like schedules. So I got to email them and ask them about what time so I can leave it out front for them. And what did I do with the first item I need to ship? There they are. All right, first up, we've got a pair of Simply Vera Wang denim jeans sold for $15. That's headed to Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. A place when you drive through, you definitely don't want to stop and get out of the car. Even before the first 48 was on TV. Every time I remember going through Tulsa, I stopped one time and it was one of those sketchy situations. There was a thrift store right off the highway. I go, I don't know if this is a smart idea or not. Alright. So let's get this going, get this stuff done. I'm just not in like a video mode today, I guess, either, so. Just having a little bit of an off day thus far, so. Adrian did the shipping this weekend, so except for several items that should have been shipped yesterday that he did not want to deal with, I guess. And then next up, we got this Total Justice Batman action figure sold for $11.50, headed to Allentown, Pennsylvania. So I need to find me a little box for this, and I think I will scavenge this box. He just rips box open instead of taking his time to do them properly. He'll just rip. Here's my rolls. Okay. Nice little box there with some padding. Some padding around there to protect it. It just rips. Rip. the other side. So forgive me for not being in a very talkative mood today. Just want to get work done and be done with it. We've got some, where are you going? Kazakhstan. Some TDK blank cassette tapes going to Kazakhstan. You know what? I'm putting these in a mailer to keep them light because it's going to cost some money. Let's see. I charged $20. Let's see what it'll come up to. Alrighty, Maxell. Refresh data. It would be over a pound. Bummer. Just barely. By 0.2 ounces. We'll be able to trim that if needed. I don't know. Let's see here. Alrighty. What are you now? Oh, I don't have to do the width here. Blank audio cassette tapes. One. Value $15. Perfect. $19.99. Whoops. Stop. Pirate is so unfriendly. Stop it. All right, James, what are you doing? You're moving. All right. Next up, they want to pick that cat up. Sold for $13. We've got, oh, I gotta find that still. I gotta go find that. I'll do that in a minute then. We got this navy pen back. Sold for $7.64. Headed to Waco, Texas. Got a Vic Damon 45 record, sold for $7.60. Staying in the area, going up to Florissant. Right up the highway. Next up we got, are you ready for a blues lot? Yeah. As in St. Louis Blues. So we got two Davis Backus Blues shirts. Took an offer for $5 a piece on them. And staying in the area, going out to Barnhart. I thought I put those in the other way. I guess I put them all in wrong. Humdy, humdy, hum. Nope. No. Okay. We got this hat, whatever it says, you can read it. It sold for $6.50. Headed to Morton, Illinois. I think there's something else I had to do today too, and I can't remember what it was. Should have wrote it down. Alrighty. Got a mess here and everything. Come on. Did I not? Oh, I didn't pull that. No wonder. F72. That one's upstairs, so I'll have to get that one after the fact. All right. We got a lot of white and off-white ivory buttons and stuff. Sold for $12. Head to Fairgrove, Michigan. Fairgrove, Michigan. A bubble. Air bubble. Air bubble. So I think I have my new organizing listing routine down a little bit. So the last 2 days I've been able to get 100 up by 2 and then another 100 up the rest of the day. So I think it's going to work. And maybe I'll end up doing a work with me or a live or something this week when I'm in a better video mood or mode, whatever you want to call it. You got to be kind of, at least like today, I just want to be quiet. I just want to be in my own little world today. So the X Impossible CD sold for $6. Headed to Atlanta, Georgia. guess it's kind of a plus. I don't think anybody's here all day, so it's just me and the puppies. So, inch please. After I do my couple of stops, that's it. I gotta get his new pain meds, his Tylenol with codeine prescription, just in case he's gonna start needing that a little bit, a little bit more pain relief. Alrighty, moisture manager hat, sold for $10. Headed to Rhode Island. There's been a lot of packages not making it or arriving very late as of late. I think that's just, let me go on a little, maybe that'll help me feel better. Let me go on a little, I'm sick of the postal service rant. I'm just, it's kind of like eBay. I'm just tired of all these constant added fees, but yet we're not getting a better service for our money. And I think that's what really aggravates me. It irritates me when it comes to the postal service and eBay itself. Is we're getting worse service for more money. And ever since after COVID, it seems like it's the basis of everything nowadays. I mean, when you go to eat, just to order food, I mean, there's so many places I will not go to now just because like 90% of the time they screw things up and they don't care, So I'm just like, it just seems like it's been the way of the world lately, and it's just, you know what, they're just not going to get my money. So I predict a lot of things are going to, either things are going to have to change or a lot of places are going to start really going out of business. Because service everywhere is just ridiculous. So we got a Frank Sinatra 8-track sold for $4, headed to Manchester, Connecticut. I need some mailers. And the box is empty. We already went through more those cassettes. That must be an old box. Alrighty. Elect me president, I will change some things. First off, I'll make a part of the mail service that's free. It'll be slow, but it'll be free. That's the first thing I'll do. I'll use taxpayers' money because it should be a service. So it should get taxes over like school loans and stuff, right? Because that's a service to us as Americans. That's one thing I'll do. Marty Robbins cassette sold for $4.44. Headed to Wright, Wyoming. All I would need is 1 year in office, and I will turn everything around. I would make so many changes to this country. You know what else I'd do for the homeless and the mentally ill people? I would set up hotels or condo type places. And it would be totally wired with video, and it would be streaming 24/7, and ad revenue would pay to help the people. There'll be experts there, mental health experts, drug experts, all that kind of stuff there to help the people. That would be another change I would do. All right, 50 tons of black terror. My nickname in high school. 50 tons of black terror. All right, CD. Headed to Wisconsin. Sold for $7.60. And the main thing I would do as president is I would hold parents accountable for their kids, for raising their kids. If your offspring does something like go in and shoot up a school, you're going on trial also. And what's going to be looked into is everything, because it's so easy to follow people's trails nowadays with social media and everything. What's going to be looked into is how you lived your life while you were supposed to be raising this kid. So if all of a sudden you see, a Facebook profile filled with alcohol or drugs paraphernalia when you were supposed to be raising this kid, well, guess what? That's going to come back on you. I'm going to start holding parents accountable for raising their children. Don't have them if you don't want to raise them. There's too many out of control adolescents in this world. I sound like an old person now, don't I? All right, classical CD headed to Milwaukee and sold for $7.60. But for real, there'd be a lot less BS if parents were held responsible for their offspring's actions. And of course, if there's mental health issues beyond the upbringing, like just wrongly wired, of course, that's not going to affect somebody. So, of course, I'd make sure that all those technologies and those all that stuff's in place before I would do it. But the evaluation process, how about that? That's what I would do. Let me see if I got most of this stuff done. It has to go out. Got that. That's upstairs. All right, I got an album I need to pull, and these Converse shoes, and the CD that's upstairs. So let's do these Converse. Oh, and then I gotta get this True Gather and Bonanza stuff out. So we got some Converse here, sold for $22, headed to Castle Pines, Colorado. Will you fit in one of those? Maybe. Turn them over the easy way. Oh, just barely. That's a little too close. I don't want to stick to the shoe. A little too close. All right. 176. And of course, I would do term limits. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of career politicians. That's the biggest downfall of this country, is career politicians. If you only had so many years to make a legacy for yourself, you would do the right thing. As opposed to just feel like you're collecting a check for the taxpayers when you're not doing a damn thing for the taxpayers. You know what I'm saying? James, shut up. All right. Let me just go through the rest of this stuff, because I got to get this stuff to the post office, get my errands done. And I got to go pull these other 2 items. I'll do that off camera because it'll take a second. So we got a Soul Calibur video game book, sold for $8.50. And the prices I give, if you're new, do not include the shipping I do charge. Oh, James, you got to get the other stuff first. Stop trying to rush. All right, let's get this True Gather PayPal stuff done. All righty. Avery, somebody, bought a Kenneth Cole Tie from me on True Gather. That's going to Pipe Creek, Texas. Alrighty. I just need to slow down. Slow down, breathe. What did that say? Effective March 1st, the European Union updated their shipping regulations. We recommend they include a such code detailed. Yeah, I already know that. Mark is shipped. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Next up on True Gather. So we got 3 on True Gather and a couple on Bonanza. So pretty good weekend for those sites at least. Where you at? I got 50's all-time children's favorite CD. Jennifer. That's going to Gainesville, Georgia. Sold for $4. My stomach's growling. Maybe I just need some food. Maybe I'm hangry right now. Maybe that's just the problem. Why I feel off. No, that's gotta go media. Pay attention, boy. Pay attention, boy. Everybody keeps wanting to say that sales are slow because of the economy. When I'm talking about site issues and stuff. There's nothing wrong with the economy right now. Of course there's issues, yes. But I don't think it's, at least not on the stuff that we sell. It's just not. I mean, when eBay's working, I can still do $1,000 days, you know? I wouldn't be making $1,000 a day on this stuff if there was a problem with the, a huge problem with the economy. We've got a Harry Potter hat. So I think people just need to step out of that mind frame right now, because I don't think that's any of the issues that's causing right now. Sure, things are more expensive, but people are being more, I think, controlling of their money. They're being smarter with their money, I guess you could say. And maybe buying secondhand over new stuff or whatever. So, I mean, like right now, I mean, I want to get a new car this year. Figure out something else I want to drive before I die. But seeing percentage rates, I'm not going to do it. I'll just stay with what I got. So it's smart things like that is what I'm speaking of. Like, I'm not going to get a car loan with 4.9 financing. It's just not going to happen. I mean, I could call USAA and I'm sure they'll give me a better deal if I wanted one through them. But yeah, I see all these commercials, and I think those kinds of smart moves are what people are making. You know. So this is going to Hawaii. Okay, that is all a true gather. Now we go Bonanza. First up on Bonanza, we've got that Pittsburgh Pirates hat that I pulled Friday. Sold for $15.50. I'm gonna go up and close that back door since the dogs are down here. I just don't trust this neighborhood anymore. So. It's been a lot better lately, at least, so that's good. All right, this is going to Raleigh, North Carolina. Delete. Who are you, Matt Hardy? Well, I'm glad I don't have to do every order like this. Okay, market shipped. Is that what Stinky? Stinky. Next up, Bonanza, we've got Shirley Brown promo CD single, sold for $18.30. Just the disc. Did you hear that? I made a noise like an old person. I made old people noises. Alright. Headed to Alabama with a banjo on its knee. boom, 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 boom. Whoops, what was the name? Mary Carr. 36. Medium mayo. The other place too. Sometimes I forget to mark like on Bonanza or on True Gather. Also, alright, next up we got that one. And we got cyanamide. Sandbaggers flood of 93. I remember that flood well. So for $15. Another thing I would do as president is all these people about climate change, I'd make them shut up until they could figure out how to get more water to California and Las Vegas. When you figure that out, then we'll talk about doing something bigger, something global, right? You figure out how to get water to those areas, then we'll talk about changing the climate with your money grab scenarios. I always make the point on climate change, people, is if we were alive when Arizona was underwater, when it was an ocean, would we have been able to stop that? If so, how would we have been able to stop that? Chances are its answer is a no, because that's climate change. Climate's going to change no matter what. Climate's going to change and it's going to kill humans before we are going to, I think, really divert the climate and the way it wants to go. All right, this hat's Palmyra, Missouri. So I would tell them to figure out the crises now that are on the plate, get Lake Mead back up to its level it used to be, and then we'll talk. Until then, shut up. So all this money you're grabbing for all these climate change ideas that's going nowhere except in people's pockets, do something with it. Get more water out west. Hold them accountable instead of just talking. That's why you got to have people who are not career politicians as president, because they would make the changes needed that's not going to line their pockets, that are doing good for others. Boink. Alrighty. My favorite thing's been messed up. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Delete. Alright, that's all that. So I got these 2 items to pull and ship, and that's it. So the rest can wait till later. We have a visor lot that sold for $31. Grants Farm, some G logo, Spirit, and Nassau, Bahamas. We got an Al Denson tape I put up yesterday. And I figured it was going to be something because I couldn't find it online anywhere. It looks like it was something that he released before he was signed to a major label. Sold for $26. And we've got a Florida hat. Sold for $13.50. Wait, this was Bonanza 2, wasn't it? What happened to that email? Huh. Let me go to Bonanza itself and figure this out. Sales. Yes. Is it cleared and stuff? Looks like it. Name David. David. There you are. Looks like it did go through. So double tap ammunition hat. Sold for $13.85. Get off there, hair. Like one lone hair that just does not want to leave. Take me with you. And of course, now I gotta change my tape. Da, 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 da. All right. Going to Vermont. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shamajal. Boom. Page through here, make sure ain't nothing else missed. Okay. Bonanza can be weird sometimes. Sometimes the emails just won't come through. And then you won't know till you get the extra email saying, Mark is shipped. Upgrade your standard or whatever. What? I didn't know anything sold. So now we are caught up. Besides the 2 items I gotta go grab. All right. Boom. All right. Thanks everybody for watching this crappy video. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Later.